A new wave of youth empowerment has arrived in the Isolo and Ejigbo communities of Lagos State as the Pure Heart Foundation (PHF) officially launched its operation on June 12, 2025. Held at Oluwaseyi Mosque at the low-cost housing estate, Okeafa, the launch marks the beginning of a purposeful journey aimed at instilling Islamic values, personal growth, and leadership among Muslim youths. Although the Pure Heart Foundation has long been active on the global stage, its formal introduction to Isolo Ejigbo axis represents a fresh opportunity to inspire change at the grassroots. The ceremony begins with a warm welcome from Mr. Saeed Dahoud, who served as Master of Ceremony, introducing dignitaries, guest lecturers, and community leaders.
Who is this great man we've been introducing and besides giving a citation earlier? It's no one else but that great man called Engineer Jafar Alabi Ibn Zubayr. Takbir!
Dr. Kazim Akpino, PHF coordinator of Isolo Ejigbo, follows with a heartfelt welcome speech. He thanked attendees for the support and emphasized the foundation's mission to build character, cultivate leadership, and empower the next generation through Islamic teachings.
It's rare to see this kind of gathering that is tailored towards basically Muslim youths. And it's also refreshing to see that not only do we have the youths here, we have their parents here. It also reminds us that youth development is not an individual job. It's a collective effort for everyone. And in order to move our nation forward, we need to start at the family level.
Also addressing the gathering was Mr. Kazim Owolabi, who expressed optimism about the foundation's vision and encouraged community members to become active participants in shaping a brighter future for local youths.
As Muslim mothers and fathers, we need to team up together to impact positively on this youth. Because if we don't work more on them, to channel them towards righteousness, towards a better development in the area of the academic career, moral development, as well as the spiritual development, some other people will call them towards what is wrong.
The day's keynote lecture was delivered by Engineer Jafar Subair Alabi, who spoke on the theme, Faith-Driven Leadership, Cultivating Integrity and Responsibility in Muslim Teens. He emphasized the pivotal role of integrity, accountability, and spiritual grounding in nurturing the leader of tomorrow. Using compelling visuals and real-world examples, Engineer Jafar challenged attendees, especially the youth, to lead life defined by purpose, service, and moral courage.
So leadership and its importance, especially as a faith-driven endeavor, cannot be overemphasized. It's why it's important for us as Muslims to take it very seriously, to build and cultivate in ourselves the spirit of faith-driven leadership. Understand what it means, understand what it takes, give it all it takes, and prepare ourselves before we get there. You don't get there and then start to prepare.
The atmosphere is one of reflection and enlightenment. The lecture struck a chord with many sparking meaningful dialogue and leaving a lasting impression.
A successful leader is one who is able to build on. And what did we see with the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Aside being a very good leader, he produced leaders like Abu Bakr, radiallahu ta'ala. He produced leaders like Umar. Umar is that iron leader who is God-fearing and pious at the same time.
Speaking to Clear TV, the organizers, participants, and the keynote speaker described the program as transformative and timely for the youth of the community.
We believe that based on the lecture as well as the advice from the coordinators, is going to go a long way in taking the children
and the students in generally to a greater heights. Again, we talk about faith-driven leadership, so I would say at every point in time, do two things. One, always be conscious that Allah Most High is going to, put you to account for whatever you do as a leader. Number two is learn. Right? It's important to learn. When you learn and acquire skills, you become a better leader. You are better able to contribute to your society. Finally, I say do something. We are getting ready for the next generation of future leaders such that they can inspire others outside there, and generally we could have a better society and community.
You don't look at the number of people that actually attended the particular program. What impact has it made into the little that have attended the program? So that impact is what we really need. And we are very sure that yes, with what the lecturer have delivered today, the impact has been made.
No, it's remarkable because I think this is a platform that should be held like regularly for Muslim things because we really need it. Because with what is happening with the society so it's something that is worth doing every time.
To be selfless when you are leading, to always put your subject first when leading, and to be a proficient leader. So when you are put in the position to lead, you should mind some qualities which are service to humanity, transparency, and accountability.
The responsibility of building youths, it's not an individual one, it's a collective one. And it starts obviously from the family unit. And that's why it's more important that we carry the family along, the parents, not only the children. And as obvious from this program, we can see that there's obviously some level, there's pervasive level of interest in this program.
In all, the Pure Art Foundation Isolo Ejigbo launched Achieve its mission to educate, inspire, and guide young minds toward a future rooted in faith, leadership, and responsibility.